Today, it is War Not Here coming at you live from Strixhaven itself, where we'll be going on to the third year of our little campaign.
And we are on session 23, actually.
Yep. And this will be year one. This will be year 3, episode 1. In a manner of speaking, this will be quite interesting. So, where we last left off, before we get to the introductions, we had just gotten away with we just gotten home and left the campus after discovering the ones who were responsible for the incidents that have been going on around campus in year 2, that being Grayson himself. He was playing with y'all. He was playing with all of you behind your backs for so long, and he answered to a voice that he called Master.
I had to be there for that.
Mm-hmm. And he also tried to kill Kadoris.
Yes, he did.
And made Kadoris try to kill me.
Says 3 for 3.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and also turns out he was hoarding all the mail.
Because of course he was.
Yep, but unfortunately, the other two, that being Brian and Vlad, they left. They left campus before y'all could catch them.
Oh boy.
Whether or not they'll show up, though, that's anyone else's guess. But yeah, so with that being said, let's go down the list of who should be here. As I said earlier, I am Mornot, Yell's DM.
I am Arethi Stormswallow, the elf of the group, who is also the bard, and I go to Silverquill.
Julius has been banished to the mute void.
We also have Julius, who is a flame singer of Prismari. They are texting because they are unable to talk right now.
On account of Doggo.
Yes. And going down the list.
I am Sunkopa Gold. I play Castle Somali, who is a 1T abomination divine soul sorcerer who prefers to channel her magic from candy. And she's also a student of Prismari.
And hello, Twitch viewers!
I'm next.
Rough on.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, we're doing intros.
Yes,
maybe one day we'll get through this without any.
We did a couple weeks ago.
We did a couple weeks ago, and never again.
I wish I worked on that. But anyway,
we're trying. We're getting there.
Anyway, hi. I'm Raffon. I'm an alchemist Drake Warden, and I'm part of the Witherbloom house. Group? House. We're going with house.
Yes.
And last but not least.
Yes, and once again, I apologize for cutting in like a dope. And
you're good.
Yep, but either way, hello, Twitch viewers! Ashley Winsong here, always searching for new stories and dreaming new dreams. And I play Zachary's Wolfgaze, Lowholder, Hairfolk, Ranger, and Wizard.
So, with that being said, the party is prepared. The stage is set. Please enjoy Strixhaven Year 3. Hopefully nothing goes wrong.
Everything is going to go wrong.
You said it.
And yes, I'm glad you got the reference there, Julius. My favorite show. Anyway, so with that being said, before we even get to the campus, I need someone to roll the weather. Let's see how Strixhaven greets y'all back.
I'm going to scream if we summon another sandstorm.
Hey, Julius.
Uh-oh.
You get to roll.
Okay, rain. D3 for temperature.
Much better.
Hold on one second. I got you.
Wait, you managed to roll it before. Why can't you do it again?
Hot. ND4 for winds. It's light winds. So light winds and a warm rain.
Ooh.
Bad.
And D100 for see if it's going to get worse.
No.
Oh, lovely.
Question is, does it get worse in which direction?
Let's see. Oh, normal weather.
Oh, yay.
Oh, thank goodness.
So, y'all come back to campus, and it is a warm, gentle rain with a light wind blowing at your skins and scales, depending on which one you have, or furs.
Or feathers.
Or feathers. Yep.
Yeah. Fur, scales, skin,
Feathers.
Interesting.
and feathers.
Yes. Yes, because we have an owl among us.
Mm-hmm. Not
So-
so.
For now, no, we don't. So it is so as you all come into campus after spending your year away from school to rest, recuperate, and do as you wish.
Mm-hmm.
Classes have not yet started, but as you enter onto campus, you can already feel in the air excitement and magic all around you. Amid the bustle, students are reunited after their time away and preparing for the new year. You find your new lodgings on your respective campuses. You have moved up from the simple dorms to a full-on small houses, even.
Yeah.
Neat.
Yeah. Considering you all have proven that you are worthy to become pledge mages now.
Oh, wow.
Ooh.
What's a
Like
pledge
what?
mage?
So to give you an idea, y'all first started as
Join a sorority or-
initiate.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you started as an initiate at year 1.
Mhm.
Year 2, you were an apprentice. Year 3, you are a
Mhm.
pledge mage. Pledge
Wow.
mage basically means you are year 3. You are veteran students.
Cool.
You have proven your worth, and you are going on to the much higher end of education, which also means better accommodations.
Monkey.
So instead of having to share a massive dorm with everyone, you get your own house
Nice.
with roommates if you wish.
Man, I wish university was like this in real life.
Yes, wouldn't it be great?
Wouldn't it be nice?
Mhm.
And I would know. Anyways, moving on.
Mm-hmm.
Inside your new lodging, you find a small clean room with a bed, closet, desk. On the desktop is a thin piece of vellum, carefully rolled, sealed, and bearing in your respective names. And nestled next to each of it is a silver pin shaped like the Strixhaven star, the symbol of the university. So as you'll get settled into your new rooms, there is that rolled up vellum if you wish to break the seal.
Ooh.
Yep.
Don't say why not.
Eh, why not?
So as you break your seals, the paper reveals itself, and on it says the following: Magister's Masquerade, a starlit night. Kalimma Hall, Lorehall College. Formal costuming required. And there's a small note at the back. You have been cordially invited to the annual Strixhaven University's Magister's Masquerade, a starlit night. Which will be within the middle of the year.
Nice.
Roll me a history check if you wish.
Alrighty.
Alrighty.
What's my history?
Love a good
4.
ball.
Ugh,
History.
it's
you know.
fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Okay,
So
not bad.
wait, so is it part of the allure of masquerades that you don't quite know who other people are, aside from those you come from? But,
You
Wait,
should.
no, it's a 9, not a 6. I didn't read that right.
Wonderful start, Aries.
Wait, Rita, you're a noble, aren't you?
Yes.
interesting. So you might have been to a masquerade
I-
already.
She
Uh,
has, but she probably hasn't heard of this one, and she's probably kind of also out of it right now still.
Okay. Okay. Let's see. Zachary's and Julius, and what was your role, Kets, if you haven't rolled
I
already?
have no.
So that's an 18, a 16, and 21. So Julia, Zacharias, and Getzola, you all know of this. Rafan, it comes to you, but then you hit a bit of a mind block.
Maps.
Arethe, unfortunately, given recent events, you're really out of it.
Oh.
That checks out, especially given what I had her going through over the break.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So, Julia, Zacharias, and Getzola, you with those history checks made, you actually know more about this masquerade than most would know. You know that the founding masters of Strixhaven University sought out ways to mitigate the clashes common among the students of different magical colleges, because many centuries before y'all came here, the schools were heavily divided.
Oh my god. MC, stop.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
trying to turn off my. Oh my god, stop it.
Okay.
Someone decided now they were going to favorite every item on my Etsy shop. Okay.
Oh boy.
Okay.
There we go again.
Okay.
Yeah, we're just gonna continue.
So anyway, y'all. So several centuries beforehand, like and near the beginning of the school's existence, the schools were heavily divided. We're talking like if you were a Prismar, you could not step foot onto Cornish campus without getting ridiculed or heckled.
Why did the deans tolerate that for so long?
They didn't. The problem is that it was really hard to get people to get along.
Mm-hmm.
So, Magister Kalema of Lorehold College, one of the most prestigious professors of Lorehold, recognized that sharing experiences and culture created more unity than merely attending the same classes that everyone else would.
Wow, shocker. You spend time with other people who actually learn some empathy. Wow, amazing.
Mind blown.
Uh-huh.
But in light of this, he proposed the first Magister's Masquerade, which would rely on students from all 5 colleges to prepare every aspect of the event and would require students to attend in costume, divesting themselves in any college loyalty. The first event was a grand success, and ever since then, the Magister's Masquerade has become an annual tradition of Strixhaven. It is a night of magic and mystery that highlights what students can accomplish together and allow them to see one another in a different light.
Oh, I bet we'll be seeing people in a different light, all right.
Kill me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the Magic Masquerade dress code requires all of you to come in formal costumes with masks. Your costume can take on a wide variety of forms, but they cannot suggest any sort of college affiliation.
Okay.
Otherwise, any style, creativity, and magical flair is encouraged. The pin is a magical item called a masque charm. Its magic helps you dress for the masquerade, essentially. And it's only, however, this charm can only be used during the masquerade itself. If you're caught using this charm or its magic outside the event, you'll be withdrawn from all extracurriculars for the rest of the academic year.
Oh. Okay.
I mean, it makes sense when you think about it.
Yeah.
All third year students are required to assist at the organizing committee, which you're all third years you have to attend.
Yeah.
And you will learn more about the masquerade and the organizing committee tonight at the reception at Bow's End Tavern, which is today.
So we gotta learn how to use fancy forks.
Basically. So, with that in mind, going down the list, see unless there's anything y'all want to do before we get to Bow's End Tavern. Going down the list, what do we think?
Harry is going to unpack and set up the room, including her portrait that she had made, the one that we got for last semester.
I getcha.
And she's probably also going to head down to the offices to talk to the deans about her proposal for the writing club.
Yes, that'll be fun.
Oh, we need to pick our clubs too, don't we?
Yep.
Yeah,
Yes.
we'll do that now, right now.
Yeah, we'll do that like during the break or something.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, when y'all go to reception, you can just sign up there.
Yeah.
I still have my job, right?
I would hope so.
It's not like I did anything to get fired, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, you didn't quit or get fired, so you should still have it.
Neat. Just checking.
So real quick,
See,
we can be in 2 extracurriculars, right?
it's one extracurricular, one job, two extracurriculars, or 2 jobs.
Okay, so currently I'm not in any extracurriculars, and my job is my candy shop.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, I'm just checking to make sure that I actually can join before I start thinking about it too much.
Yeah. And unless you restart your candy club, unless you restart your candy club, you'll be free. You can be free for one extracurricular job.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I didn't know I could do both.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's one job and one extracurricular, or 2 jobs, or 2 extracurriculars.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Okay, great. Now I actually have to contemplate this, huh?
Possibly, I don't know. Do you feel like making more money or sending out from the crowd?
Not that I'm really lacking money.
True. Anyways, so you say you unpack and everything, you get settled in. So anything you should do before you head to the Butlers Tavern afterward, or not really?
Who?
Anything?
Huh?
I was saying, like, is there anything else you want to do, or before you head to Butlers Tavern, or is that it?
Yeah, that was pretty much it. Just go over to the deans, talk about the stuff, my proposal, and then head to the Zen Tower.
Okay. So you'll be heading over to the deans, which interestingly enough, you actually hear or talk from some of the students nearby that one of the deans will actually be there at the Bozen Tavern.
All right, so I'll just head there.
Yeah. Who though, you're not sure, but as long as the dean, you can do it.
Yes.
Julius, anything you wish to do before you head to the Bozen Tavern, or no?
Wish we had a text to speech feature for people who are typing.
Yeah, that'd be
Right.
nice.
That'd be real nice.
Mm-hmm.
Oof. I know, right? Sorry.
Yeah.
Is that what the IKR means?
I know, really.
Okay, so I am
Oh,
right.
I know, right?
Sorry, half the time
It's
I
I
still
know,
get
right?
myself confused
Yeah.
with that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know, right?
Mm-hmm.
I love being in mute jail.
Yes.
Don't run off laptop, please. Thank you.
I'm going to take medicine because I forgot to and haven't been keeping up with that. Yeah, you take your medication, Julius, and considering you have not been feeling well for quite some time. And that once you take your medicine, it takes a few minutes for it to kick in, and you feel your nerves start to calm and your mindset start to clear up a bit. And to do so, you notice Sly George is actually looking up at you, and you hear a low meow from him.
Aww.
Aw.
Poor Julius.
Hold on a moment. Somebody's knocking on my door.
1 second, yes.
Is there music playing?
Yes,
I don't know why I can't hear it.
it's very faint.
I should. Oh, mouse volume's at max level. Huh. That's odd.
Mm.
There was nobody there.
Okay, that was weird.
Mm.
All right,
Yeah.
so anyway. Hey,
Oh,
Julius says,
went away.
so Julius says, He says and says hi. He feeds him a treat before reading the note and brushing his teeth. Yes, there's me playing rough on.
Yeah,
Okay.
sorry, I can't hear it that well, but I think that's just a problem on my end more than anything else.
Mm.
Can you turn the music up a little bit, DM? Because I can't hear it at all either.
There we go. Can you hear it now?
Hold on. I'm gonna reload the game.
There's a possibility it may not be playing or it glitched a bit.
I can hear it on my end.
I think it might just be broken on my end and nothing else.
Maybe. Also, are we streaming?
Yeah, we're streaming.
Okay.
Yeah, it was Twitch was being weird for a second.
Use either of those.
He's going to seek out a medicine job training or club. He's really out of it. Oh boy.
Oh dear.
Let's see. What do we have in terms of extracurriculars you could join? Hopefully there's something for you.
It kind of sucks that I have to stop my club just to join somebody else's.
Yeah.
Aww.
Because I want to keep the candy going. I want to keep making candy.
All right.
Okay. Apparently, the only extracurricular in here that's even remotely familiar with medicine is horticulture.
Ooh.
Okay.
Which doesn't make any sense, but whatever.
Well, that depends, because you're gonna need to learn the horticulture anyway in order to understand the plants. And concerning most plants are either poisonous or can have healing properties. And I should probably shut up now.
And spell components too, which also spell and potion components. So
yeah, plants are awesome.
mhm.
Yeah, still sorry for blathering.
You're
No,
fine.
you're fine.
Yeah, you're fine.
I mean, those are all valid points.
Mm-hmm.
There's something maybe I can ask more questions to the person who used his firepower to heal me last year in the infirmary. Oh, yes. That mate. And by mate... Excuse me.
Excuse.
And by mate, I mean he's a lizardfolk doctor.
Yep.
Oh, known as Bruce. You can ask him questions if you go to the infirmary, though. And also, out of curiosity, what is said note that you read? Oh, a note from Kittle saying he believes in me. Oh, I mean, everyone needs that encouragement, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Especially since we're in the third year now.
Yes.
Please. Gonna go check on Cass, see if they need help before heading to the tavern with them. Speaking of which, Hitch.
Mm-hmm.
How do you wish to proceed with coming back to Strixhaven before you head to the Bosun Tavern?
I think Tess will come back in a very good mood, not as nervous. Because this time, Xanther actually spent the summer with her at the temple.
Mm-hmm.
And like having him there and getting to show him around to all the beautiful places in that jungle was really, really fun. So she's in a good mood today.
Mm-hmm. In fact, interesting enough, Kaz, as you head towards your new living space, you actually do feel something do feel a piece of extra parchment inside your bag.
Okay,
You wish to open it up.
sure.
You look up on it, and you see is a note with a little seal, with a wax seal on it, which is the symbol of Xanther's family
Mm-hmm.
or family house. Do you wish to break it?
Did I drop something?
No, that's just my thing moving.
Oh, okay. Yes, I want to break the seal.
You break it open, and you see is a letter from Xanther.
I was kind of nervous for a second there because depending on if it's determined how that's gonna go.
Mm-hmm. He said, and it says in one. Interesting enough, it says in one T.
Mhm.
I'll be a very hasty and very basic one T, but it says the following: It's I enjoyed our time in the jungle. I look forward to seeing you at the masquerade, and here's hoping that this year will be even more enjoyable than the last.
Aww.
And it said, and then at the bottom it says may your heart burn hot with flames.
Oh, he's so sweet.
And then parentheses says not literally I hope.
What?
And then parentheses says not literally I hope.
Yeah, yeah. I want to actually be on fire.
No.
And then you see what looks like a drawing of his little snake E.T.
No.
on the bottom. It's a small little drawing of this little snake.
This is really sweet, but while she's reading this, she feels like a pang of anxiety because she knows that even though they had a fun time together, she knows that Xanther just didn't go home to his parents. And his parents are probably mad. So that's going to come up, and I'm not looking forward to it.
Yes.
Yeah, because I couldn't blame him for not going back, though.
Yeah, I don't blame him at all either. But the parents are definitely going to make them my problem.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
So, anyways,
Imagine having so much time on your hands that you start beefing with a university student.
Mhm.
They did pull a "You're one of the good ones," so
I
not
see.
cool.
Yeah. I see that Julius is coming over, and I immediately notice that there's something that he looks kind of unwell. I'm gonna ask Julius, and like, is he okay?
I'm going to be transparent with you because I know you value that. I've been skipping my elixir dosages lately, and I know it's bad.
Ooh.
Well, I, I don't know if you ever actually told me what they were for, but it seems like it's super important. Do you it do you need any help with taking it? I know like elixirs are nasty sometimes. You know.
Oh man.
Ask you a question. Our character, we have to be somewhere, right? So we can't just stand here and talk, otherwise we'll miss the meeting.
You need to go to Bosun Tavern.
Okay, so I'll say to Julius, okay, if you want to talk about it, we can definitely talk about it later. But we got to go to the tavern now. Just at least drink some water. If you can't bring yourself, take medicine, drink some water.
All right. So you two head on over to. Something I will take. I will, and I took my medicine. It just has been consistent, so it's off.
Mhm.
Yeah. So as you two head on over to Bozen Tavern,
Mhm.
next up on the list, fun.
Me.
You're set. You settle into the very familiar bog that is Sedgemoor, which is within Witherbloom's campus. Though upon the massive tree, you now have your own space to yourself that you can now use to your own heart's content. How do you
I'm
go about?
immediately spending all of my time to get Libra comfortable.
Yeah, he's been time getting Libra comfortable. Yeah, he's eh, interestingly enough, as you look upon him, he's gotten a lot bigger since last year. Seems he's grown quite a bit.
Sooner or later, I'm not going to be able to call you little buddy anymore.
He looks upon you because you know Draconic and he can speak to him. He looks upon you and says, "Yes, I do look forward to being able to also sit on you as well for all the times you call me little."
He talks.
You already lie on me a bunch.
He says, "I know." He says, this tail flicking about teasingly.
To see you haven't changed, little buddy.
He says, "Well, aside from me being bigger than you now."
Mhm.
I meant your personality. Still as charming as ever.
He chuckles slowly and gets up and walks towards you and nudges his head against you in a friendly manner. Says, "Yes, I'm just pulling your leg, Rafa."
Aw.
I know, buddy. I know.
Says, "So, how, how do you say we pay old Mr. Sunshine a visit?"
Mhm. Oh,
Did you miss
Mr.
him?
Sun, Mr. Golden Sun, please shine down on me.
And what was that riff on?
Sure, why not?
You move down on the you move down the stairwell and you come eventually to Zuko's own private room. It's locked.
Yep, not surprising. Knock, knock, buddy.
Is that as you knock, you hear a what? Who is it?
Who do you think?
As soon as your voice goes out, you then hear movement towards the door, and you hear about 4 or 5 locks be unlocked.
Jesus Christ.
And the door, but unlike before, the door actually swings all the way open. And before you is a gigantic blue, dark blue, and ocean green color snake looking right at you with piercing orange eyes.
Hey.
He says, "Hello, Althriel." Althriel, by the way, means friendly or known person.
Cute. How you been?
He always when he says, "I've been better, but otherwise I'm here ready to continue my studies.
Great.
Things have been rough at home, but it's a story for another time."
Hmm?
Things have been rough at home, but that's a story for another time.
I'm happy to listen later. If
Much
you want to talk
appreciated.
about it anyway.
I'll consider it, but for now, I think we need to head to the tavern.
Yep. And I haven't been there since last year. I will make this around me.
He basically says, I look forward to seeing what else you make in that tavern."
I
You
look forward
are.
to figuring out what ingredients I can rustle up this year.
He says, "Well, if you need some help with that, I'm sure Sedgemoor has plenty of ingredients for you." Yes, he continues to live on with you.
I sure hope so. Because if he doesn't, I'm going to steal them myself.
He says, "No, then." He slows down past you and heads towards the door. On to the masquerade preparation.
Yes, sir.
Yoshi says, I've never been to a masquerade, though. I have no idea what it is.
Man, how long has it been since I last went to one? Probably a while. Yeah,
And if-
it's
And
just a
unfortunately,
big fancy ball with a bunch of disguises.
with the third scene, you have no idea what it's about. At least with this one
Yeah.
isn't.
Not this one specifically. Knows
just-
vaguely what a masquerade is, just not this one.
He looks at you with a slightly puzzled look, says, you dress up in costumes and meet people.
Yeah.
He looks at you and says, he looks at you and then says, well, that gives me a few ideas. Not sure
So far, the only rule we've got is that it can't be anything related to our house. So, I guess the costumes are pretty flexible.
Oh, good. That makes my job even easier. I'm not sure the deans will approve of it.
Seems like a them problem.
He says, I like you already.
I know.
You hear Libra say to you, oh, so you're buddies with him now.
Yep.
Never thought you should get Mr. Sunshine here to actually shine for once.
What can I say? Sometimes I can be good with people.
He says, yeah, it's not like that one time. But anyway, he then jumps into your arm and turns into a tattoo.
I did say sometimes.
And with that, you make your way to Bosun Tavern.
Ooh.
Zachary's.
Yes.
How do you settle into, what do you do before you head to Bosun Tavern?
Well, obviously, besides unpacking things, maybe let Kara out for a bit to give her a chance to look around the room and get used to it. Because I have a feeling she's going to be popping up even when I don't want her to.
Alright, so you stretch your arm out and your tattoo glows, and from your tattoo you see Kara jump out. And she's actually grown quite a bit since you last had her out.
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
she's bigger than you already. That'd be really funny.
In fact, at this point, she's getting close to being medium sized.
Oh, I might end up going to that riding club if you actually do that, Avian.
And as she speaks, you actually realize her voice is deepened a bit. It says, "Hey, Zachary's."
Hey, Kara.
And she walks over to you and like gently nuzzles you and says, so one more year to the grinder?"
Oh yeah, one more year, and here's hoping that. Oh, who am I kidding? It's probably gonna be hectic like last few years. And I give her good scratches while I'm saying all this.
She leans her head into your scratching as she says, don't you know that because you're the talk of the campus, you're also the target of the campus?"
I don't really care about that. You know what?
She says, "Oh good, neither do I."
Well, at least that's one good thing.
As she continues to nose you though, roll me a perception check with hearing.
Ooh. Which means that should be an advantage if it'll pop up. Come on, there we go. Advantage. Gonna open that up a bit more. Perception.
With hearing.
Are you kidding me?
How?
No.
DC was a 10, by the way.
Are you? And of course, all of our student dice is gone anyway.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, I got rid of mine.
Yep. It's that time.
I need to note that then.
Oh well.
I never even got to use one, damn.
Well.
Oh well, it's fine.
Well, either way, as you are busy hanging out with Kara, you don't notice something moving until you don't notice what's going on until right up until it happens. But I mean, you feel something shaking nearby you, more swiftly underneath you.
Yep, that was coming a mile away.
And before you can even move or react, you suddenly you feel a head pop up underneath your feet.
Is it bad that I can imagine that and then it causes him to tumble a bit?
In fact, and just before you're about to react, you hear, "Hey, Zachary's!" It's Jason.
Yep, our girl.
Whoa. Hey, Jez.
She said, She says, "So, Zachary's, I got some good news. You want to hear?"
Sure.
She smiles and says, she smiles and is about to move, but then looks back and says, "Oh, hey, Kara, just, yeah, she might like this actually, Kara." Kara looks at her confused, but, and then tilts her head in confusion, and then Jesus stretches her arm out and she speaks in Draconic. And right before her, you see a white scaled drake shoot out from her arm and appear right before her. And as the drake pops right there, she smiles and says, "I got my drake."
I'm so excited.
All right. I knew you could do it. And I give her a hug.
What's up?
I said,
Uh-oh.
all right. Way to go. I knew you could do it. And then I give her a hug.
She hugs you. She hugs you tightly back as she says, "I'm so happy. My family is so proud of me." And but as it goes on, you hear the drake chirp towards her as if in a questioning tone. So she says, "Oh, right. I gotcha. Hold on, Nessie." And she goes over to him and gives him a bit of feed, which he eats up immediately.
Aww.
Aww.
That's his name, by the way, Nessie.
Aww.
Very cute.
That's adorable.
Not to be confused with Nessie. Different creature.
Yeah. Yep. She said we gotta catch up, Zachary's. You want to go to the stadium or the Aerodrome Field sometime?
Sure. I'd like
Just,
that.
I mean, after the, of course, after the meeting at the tavern, of course.
Oh, right. Almost forgot about that.
She says, "Oh, you got the invitation too?"
Oh, yeah. And again, I
She
probably should have expected something like this after last year.
says, "Yeah, I'm looking to it." She says as her voice trails off a bit.
Jez, you alright?
She says, "Oh yeah, I'm fine. Let's head over to the tavern, shall we? We don't want to be late."
Right. Still gonna
And
keep in mind
Nessie,
about that one.
Yep. She then whistles to Nessie, and Nessie immediately jumps into her arm, turns to a tattoo, and says, "Come on, I'll race you!" And she runs off.
Hey, wait up!
And roll athletics just for the giggles of it.
Alright. And of course, I'm assuming that Kara is following along.
Of course, Kara is like easily is like at a trot next to you. Unless you use your hairfolk abilities, which you'll have to run.
Now I get the good roll.
Of course.
Oh yeah, just for the heck
Obviously.
of it. When we're just doing it for the heck of it, you roll good. Okay,
Of
let's
course.
see how it is, game.
This is just another instance of Barley perceiving through the wall.
Let's see how
Cool.
Jason does. Wow.
What?
She runs out the door, and as soon as she runs out, she trips and falls.
Oh.
Rip.
And she mutters, "I'm a better burrower than I am a runner."
Alright.
Oh.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, I'm more of a runner than a burrower, so in a way we match.
She says, her face still on the ground. At least we compliment each other.
And compliments each other.
I give a chuckle and help her up.
You do so. And she gets up and she continues on with you, and you'll head towards Bosun Tavern. Let's see what happens next. So, reception at Bosun Tavern. Let me switch up the music here because now you're all approaching the tavern.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, tavern. Alrighty. Let me also get some music going here. Let me also get some music going here as well.
Oh my gosh, I can actually hear. Whoa.
Yay!
Mm-hmm.
Yay! There we go.
There's audio. Wow. That sounds more sarcastic than I intended to be. I'm sorry.
You're fine. So let me put y'all right here, and I'll switch the map real fast. So, you have all entered into Bosun Tavern. Let's see. Or at least y'all are approaching the tavern.
Right.
A crowd of boisterous third-year students have filled Bosun Tavern, abuzz with conversations about the Magister's Masquerade and dream outfits for the event. Among the crowd, the chatting friends and mingling students are decorated tables. One is surrounded by the Masquerade student organizers, and the others are covered with outlandish snacks. A wave of shouts rises from the back of the tavern where high-energy games are underway. So, intermingle as you wish.
Yeah.
So, let's see.
I'm gonna try and meet up with the group.
Not a bad idea.
1 second.
Mm-hmm. Though I also want to see if there's any new students, like any first years.
You do see a bunch of new students here, but it's just like faces you wouldn't recognize and people who don't seem too interested in talking to the older students.
Oh, okay, so you don't have info on them. Got it.
I see my girl.
Of course. They do see a bunch of familiar students all around here.
Yep.
Considering this is mostly third years.
I know one thing. One person. There are a few people I haven't seen in a while, and that's my the RA, Nora, because I don't have to pay the chocolate tax anymore because I have my own building now.
Yep.
Yay!
Haven't seen Mina in a while either.
This point, Juliet, she is still RA, but she's working as a full timer instead of just part time. And as you walk inside, they don't need to do percentage for this because they're all situations where they wish to be. Nora is right here. She's actually talking to Mina, Rubina, Shuvadri, and Juniper, interestingly enough. Yeah. And let's see.
I want to do a perception check to listen for any interesting conversations.
Sure. And you may do the same as well. Everyone else.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
So, well, Julius, I can imagine you walking in, and as soon as you walk in, it's just like the noise is so loud that it feels like you are deafened for a second. And same for you, Arethy.
20.
Very.
Oh,
Like, you know how so you know how in certain scenes in movies where someone walks onto into a group where there's a large amount of people around, and all of a sudden the noise is so loud that if you just can't hear anybody.
It just turns into muffled static after a while.
Oh.
That's how it sounds to you, Julius and Aretha.
Oh, did I roll that advantage?
Yes, that's an 8.
Wow.
Whoops.
Are we just getting the bad rolls out of our system? Is that what this is?
I hope so. I hope that's the case, and not just a constant stream of bad luck.
Uh-huh.
So, Ralph and Zachary, show me a D6 real fast.
Oh dear.
Where'd my there's pouch go? Here it is. 5.
A 5, okay.
You said roll 2d6, right?
No, just a D6.
Oh, whoops. You want me to do that again, or just take the? Well, they're both
I mean,
four
we rolled
anyway.
the same thing twice.
I would say just take the first one.
Yeah.
So 4 and a 5. So, Ralph, yeah, as you go on about, actually move your character token as you wish, by the way, and same for everyone else, because by this point you're all within the tavern itself.
I mean, I
Yeah,
work
probably
here. I'm allowed to be behind the counter.
Here.
Let's go here.
Wonder, did Sheely feel like coming with me, or did he not feel like coming with me today?
Chili looked like he wanted to interact with us at the dorm, or at the house.
That snake is playing a dangerous game.
In fact, interesting enough,
With that cat.
interesting enough, because you can speak with snakes. You actually hear Chile looking at Sly George and says, "It's catch me if you can, and cougar wannabe."
Oh my god.
No,
I'm gonna
don't
come
go the
back to a
cat.
wounded snake.
God, I almost did a spectate from that.
Oh,
Oh dear.
Oh my.
Thank God I caught myself.
and my stuff too, because like both Sheely and Sly George are both grumpy, and they will not let up. I'm sure.
Yeah, but and of course you can't hear what the cat said though, because you don't have to speak with animals going aside from the snake.
Yeah,
Anyway,
I understand snakes only.
yeah. So, Rafon with a 5. Supposedly, one of the founder dragons will be a surprise guest of honor of the masquerade.
Oh,
I'm not
That's
sure who
good.
though. Not sure who though. And Zachary, so the 4 with that 4. As you pass by a group of students, you actually hear someone saying in how people are still on edge after mage hunters tried to creep onto
That's
campus last year.
What was that? You kind of.
You actually hear that. In fact, Zachary, you actually hear that when you're walking near Althea and Zazen.
You mean like?
And
right here?
Rothon, you hear that bit of news when you're passing by. Let's see, where are they? When you're passing by Nora and Shivadri.
okay. Cool.
Yeah, that's what you hear at least. Think of that as you wish. But yes. So going from top to bottom, so that way we have people doing what they wish. So Rita, you said you were going to be you're going to be looking for the dean to sign up.
Yeah.
All right. Let me actually see. And why does this thing not give actual tokens for the professors? That's so dumb. It annoys me to no end when this game does not give you a token for the actual professors who can be part of the story. Like, it just annoys me so much when that happens.
Yeah, I see why people have some complaints about this module.
Yeah. Okay, I do see. Okay, here it is. And they didn't even have the token in for this game either. So
next session we'll have some 2-man tabletop tokens.
yeah, possibly.
Dragon.
Oh, what?
I was saying dragons.
Oh. Alright, so as you walk about, you do find a professor, that being a woman who also happens to be your professor for your required class, that being Advanced Arcane History.
Where is she?
This is Professor Augusta Tullus.
Ooh.
She is a human who is the professor of order at Lorehold. And as you see her busy sign up a few students for different tasks will be done at the setup for the masquerade. And when you approach, she smiles warmly and says, "Ah, Harifi.
Good to see you.
Yes, good to see you too, dear Storm Swallow. What can I do for you?"
I am here to make a proposal for a new club.
It's a new club.
Mm-hmm.
Says, I'm all for expanding in our needs to the school. What is it that you have in mind?
I was thinking of possibly getting a riding club.
Her eyes like light up a bit at that. She says, "So, as in horses and dire wolves and such?"
Exactly.
She says, she ponders for a moment. She says, I've been looking for an excuse to use the aerodrome field for something. That just gave me the exact purpose we need."
Excellent.
Do you have any? Do you have the horses? Do you have any horses to start this club up?
I do have my own horse.
That's very well.
Mm-hmm.
Will people be required to bring their own mounts to it, or will they be provided?
They will require. They will have to have horses required, or any sort of mount required.
She says very well.
Any and all mounts are welcome.
She says very well. Just find me a few students who are interested, and I will happily say that your club is ready to go.
Yes, ma'am.
She says, and she says there are a few things I am currently signing out tasks for people to do for the masquerade, as all third-year students are required to help set up and strike the ball.
Right.
Will you be? Is there anything in particular you wish to help with?
Let's see. What is there to do?
Let me pull it up real fast. If it will tell me, that would be great.
I could probably help with arranging music.
He says that actually would do well. You said you are a solo quell, correct?
Yes.
Yes, I see no reason why not.
Mm-hmm.
She says very well. She puts down your name for helping with the music. She says very well. You are set.
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome. And do enjoy. Oh, and make sure you do enjoy all the snacks and things that we have provided.
All right.
In fact, you actually do see a few on these tables that people are swarming and eating.
Mm-hmm.
Roll a d6 if you wish.
All right.
Or you see like mushroom caps.
Ooh.
These are midnight mushroom caps with blinking phosphorescent spots stuffed with crumbled cheese.
Tasty.
Ooh, yummy. Anyway, I'm going to make my way actually this way.
Speaking of which, you see Ghidorah sitting by himself.
Yeah.
My boy.
Yeah, but we shall see how you interact with him after this next person.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, Julius, what are you doing as your ears start to come back from the sudden, overwhelming sound of everything overwhelming your hearing? As you reel back from that. Take deep breaths and ground yourself, okay? You take a minute to breathe and calm yourself, considering it's, a bit overwhelming. It's like, George, get out of here.
Wait, what?
I said, Slide George, get out of here.
Yes, my George is not here.
He snuck in.
He snuck in purely to cause trouble.
Good grief.
That's just how cats do. All
Yeah.
cats are SCPs.
They are. They inexplicably find themselves in the worst places.
So, Julius, roll me a percentage check real fast. But 14. So, as you're reeling yourself back in and are trying to, just ground yourself, you swear for a moment you thought you heard someone coming up behind you, but your mind doesn't. You believe your mind's just playing tricks on you, just taking a minute to breathe. But then, turns out, your assumption was correct as you hear what sounds like the floor creaking behind you.
Definitely not ominous at all.
You flinch and turn around. You see Quintilia is frozen stiff on the floor with a foot on the floor. Looks like he's freezing in place.
Oh no,
Oh dear.
Quincy.
And it looks like he was about to reach up and hug you from behind.
No.
Oh,
Yay, Quincy.
His whole body. Hi, I go up and hug him. Quincy it stands up and hugs you very tightly and says, "Hey, Julius." And he hugs you very tightly back as you feel a bit of warmth come from his body.
Aw.
Aww.
He says, "It's been a bit. How have you been?" I've been great, just been taking care of kettle things. Been fine, so fine. Want something to eat? 1 second. Julius, does a 14 insight, give him any tells? He notices that you're a bit off, and he said, as his smile face says, "Twist, what's wrong? You okay?" Waiting for the type. Nothing. Hey, why don't we go and have a seat and just, I don't know, he has some food and stuff, and Mateus takes your hand and says, "Why don't we sit down and talk while we eat?" And he actually takes you over to this table over here. And roll me a d6 real fast. See what kind of food you get. Roll again. That's the mushroom caps again.
Oh, good grief.
It's the mushroom cats.
They're
Nope.
gonna be a
Eh,
popular
Just
dish,
mushrooms,
aren't they?
nothing but
Thank
mushrooms.
you. This ain't
Mushroom.
this ain't a mycology meeting.
You think?
Hmm. So, yeah, on this table, you see exploding cheese puffs that pop in your mouth with cheesy flavor and illusory fireworks. Okay, that actually is very fitting, all things considering.
Ooh.
You
Oh,
can
that
see
sounds delicious.
I'm glad the fireworks are illusionary because I dread to think what would happen otherwise.
So he sits down with you, and he actually gives one to you, and then takes one for himself. And as he eats it, he opens his mouth, and you see fireworks coming out of his mouth.
Oh, that sounds cool.
He says, "Your turn." See what I say? What you do to my heart as I pop one in my mouth.
Oh.
Aww. And as you do so, you see sparkles and fire shoot out of your own mouth as well as you open your mouth. And as you two converse and have a good time together to catch up, Cats, what are you doing?
We have to sign up for the ball, or are we just automatically signed up?
You just say you just sign up as you go.
What?
We'll just say you sign up as you intermingle with everyone.
Okay.
Anyone in particular you're looking for, or not really?
There's Xanther, but I also need to roll a perception check because I'm still paranoid about a certain someone.
A certain white cat.
Because I have no reason to believe she didn't come back. So. Oh, hold on a minute. Let me roll my sense of taste. Because at this point, I think I know what her sense is.
Possibly. Possibly.
Maybe.
Nothing out of the ordinary.
Okay.
They do with that perception, you do smell the sweet taste of eel. You do taste the sweet taste of eel.
Like the animal eel?
Yeah, as it has been cooked up.
Okay.
If you wish, you can go over and look at it.
So, hold on. What smells like eel?
I said you don't smell the scent of a certain white cat, but you also do smell the scent of eel, as if it's been cooked, and put into a sushi roll.
Unagi.
Okay. Well, I guess I can try the eel, but my next question is, where's Kadoris?
You actually see Arethi over here walking towards Kadoris, and Kadoris is sitting all by himself.
Oh, that's sad.
Like his hands are clasped together in front of him on the table, and his head is down. It looks like he's in deep thought. He's also, as you look at him, there's nobody near him.
Can I say I'm surprised? No. But I am sad for him. It's kind of sad. Especially since at the end of the semester, he didn't even really do anything. Like, yeah, he was abrasive, but he didn't actually do anything.
No.
Yeah, if anything, people did stuff to him. And he still got the social flack for it.
Yep, that's unfortunately what happens.
Scapegoating my beloved.
So I see Arithi is already headed in his direction, so I'm not gonna crowd him. I'll come back to him when it's just him.
Yeah. Okay. As you look around, you do notice Xanther nearby talking to a few other people, that being Rowan, Rosie. You also see him talking to Greta. Greta is in much higher spirits right now.
Yeah, because people aren't messing with the mail anymore.
Yeah. In fact, do you throw the Xanther? Do you wish to go somewhere else?
Yeah, I'll go with Xanther.
If you go with the Xanther, you actually hear Greta saying to Xanther, so I finally managed to get some mail to my brother. Only took 2 years.
Aww.
Oh my god. So Greta's brother was just in the dark that whole time.
Yeah. And he was going to say, well, what all has happened in the 2 years? Got married.
Oh.
Okay.
Yes. I wish I got the invitation for that.
Oh my.
Oh shoot.
Oh,
So she has every right to
Oh.
be angry.
yes.
Yeah.
He says, I swear, if I see Grayson's sorry face, I'm kicking him in the shins.
You know, fair. Fair. And Greta would probably shatter them shins, too.
Mhm.
Actually, he has to say, surprised weren't aiming for anything else. He says, oh no, I absolutely will after I take him down a notch.
Oh!
That sucks, though, that she missed the brother's wedding because Grayson was messing with stuff.
Yeah, messing with the mail.
Mm.
Yeah. He has to say, well, Greta, if things come around, if good things happen, you'll be invited to my parties. She says, thanks.
Yeah,
I
it
much
doesn't
appreciate
replace the wedding, but
it's
it's a
something.
thought.
It's the thought, I guess. Sandra just gently pats her on the shoulder, says, don't worry, we'll be here for you.
Mhm.
Hashtag get Grayson.
I'm pretty sure he's already in jail.
Well, we can get him again.
There's a thing called prison justice.
Yes.
And now we know where he is.
Yeah, just the little kid slowly. Xanther looks over and says, everyone's favorite snake. And then he gets up, walks up, and gives you a very tight hug.
Aww.
I'm giving a hug back. My favorite pirate dynasty. Even though, yes, you are the only pirate dynasty I know.
He says, but of course.
Mm-hmm.
And also, you see E.T. actually slither out of his sleeve and say hi to you.
See?
And he says, hello. And she says,
she looks a little bit dry, though. Make sure you give her a bath more often.
He says, oh, don't worry. He snaps his finger and you see shape water appear around her.
Aww.
Except around her face, hopefully.
Yeah, it's just shape water around her, aside from her face, and she's literally coated in water.
Okay, because his heat is a dry heat. She needs that humidity.
Mm-hmm. And it's just not getting splashes some of the water on his skin and causes it to steam, which moisturizes her scales.
So cute.
She says, I have a walking sauna.
I mean, he is.
She says, you're lucky to have one too, she says.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I am a lot bigger than you, so he would need a lot more steam to make a sauna for me.
She says, I'm sure he can arrange something.
Sure.
So Xander says, okay, E.T., that's enough. E.T. immediately back into it and says, sorry. She says with a knowing grin.
Meanwhile, everybody else at the table just hears me hissing back and forth with that snake.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, anything else you want to speak to him?
This is not the right place for it, but like I'm clearly kind of concerned about the whole parent situation, so I don't know how to bring that up right now.
Yeah, this is not the time or place, possibly.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yes.
So are we going to the masquerade?
He says, I thought you'd never ask. Yeah, he actually says, I'm going. Rose says, me too. And Ron waves a hand and says, me three.
Wait, who does?
Rowan, the nervous girl with the sword.
Aww.
She raises up and says, me three.
Well, the nice thing about wearing a mask is that, not everybody will know who you are.
She nods. Yeah, that makes sense. Hopefully get to keep something on me though. Like gently does a gentle punch, like a nudge with her fist towards Rowan and says, "Oh come on, you'll be fine." And it's just think of it as one giant costume party.
And plus, if you don't like it, you can always leave. It's fine.
Yeah.
Nobody's gonna be mad at you.
You hear Rosie nearby says, "It is a costume party, Greta." Greta's like, "You know what I mean." And Rowan responds. He says, "Okay, that's good, I guess." As she speaks, with her hands shaking a bit, her hands twirling a bit.
I'll say that I'm kind of concerned about the masquerade because every major event of our 3 years here has had some kind of issue. So I'm just wondering, what's the issue going to be this time?
You hear Xander say, well, considering all that's going on, I would not be surprised if Captain Dapplewing is making sure everything is security is tight.
Like, so this is still gonna pop up though. I can feel it in my scales. It's gonna happen.
He says, well, I wouldn't worry about it too much, he says.
Yeah.
Yes, he says, oh, before I continue, he reaches over on the table and he pulls out what looks like he says, here you go. And if you look at it, it is an eel roll with sticky rice, jalapeno infused honey ginger sauce, and wriggling eels.
Ooh.
Says, it's an eel roll.
Wait, did I hear cream cheese in that?
No.
Oh, okay.
Wriggling eels is what it is.
Huh? Okay. Well, as long as it doesn't have cheese, because I can't take dairy.
He says,
I am reptilian. I don't do dairy.
He says, oh, right. Well, this one doesn't have it, thankfully.
Good.
He hands it over to you, and he says, just don't eat too many of them, though. Kador's already got sick from one. Eating too many.
What?
He says, don't eat too many, though, because Kador's already got sick of eating too many.
Oh, is that why he's alone?
He says, I'm a plethora of other reasons, probably.
Okay.
He says, as he eyes Ghidorah's.
Oh yes, Xanthor still doesn't like him. And I don't. At this point, I don't think Xanthor's ever gonna like him.
So as you sit down and intermingle with Xanthor, Ruffon.
Hi.
What are you doing as you enter into this very loud and very active tavern? Something you're definitely not used to.
It's not like I work here or anything.
Yeah, definitely not.
I mean, he was going to look around and see if Ghidorah's is here, but then he sees Aretha going to her. Well, shit.
Yep.
I mean, it has got it covered, so.
Yeah.
Well, she's got some things she needs to say to him.
Yeah, I was just gonna check in on him after the whole almost got fucking stabbed while he was. Oh, sorry.
That's the one.
Yeah.
You get one.
I always fudging do this.
He says, all right, you get one, and then I have to kill you.
Fair enough.
All right, anyway, you were saying?
In that case, I am going to say hello to where is boss's name?
Who's his name?
Calvinus.
Oh, Yavinus.
Yeah.
You actually see Yavinus nearby is just walking about, intermingling with the group. He actually passes by Kesavali and Xanthor as he almost bumps into another student, trying to make his way towards the table with where you see Shivadri, Rubina, and others nearby. It looks like he's serving food.
Makes sense. I don't know a lot of people, so it's just a whole lot easier to just sit and let everyone else talk around me.
Well, it's a chance to branch out.
I mean, there is Mr. Sunshine over here.
There is Mr. Sunshine, you're right.
Yeah.
Is he's talking to know why Thorn and Uzma talk.
But I like listening to the gossip.
I mean, if you want, you can roll more perception so you can hear more gossip.
But that I'd rather do this than actually talk. Really speaks that +1 in charisma.
Okay.
Unnatural 20.
Roll a d6, please.
I need my pouch again. Hold on. There, 1.
A 1. You actually hear near this group, that being Larine and Delana, you actually hear them speaking about how some professors are going to change Mage Tower for the sake of student safety, and Mage students are actually opposing this.
Change, huh?
Mage Tower, that's the name of that's the Battle for Strixhaven game y'all played.
Oh.
There's rumor has it.
okay.
Rumor has it. Rumor has it they're going to change it completely for everyone's safety due to what happened.
Right. Makes sense.
Though as you pass by, you actually hear Talana and Lorraine speaking. These are actually two women from Quandrix, two people who actually used to be in the same group with Cadorus in year 1. Talana and Lorraine actually talking with each other alongside how do you say it? Drowsimir himself, and you actually hear Drowsimir saying, So have you all heard how Mage Tower is going to be changed around with new stricter rules? To which Lorraine says, I thought the match was going just fine, honestly. Then Talana says, Did you not forget the part? Did you just forget about what happened when a certain someone almost killed everyone's favorite snake? Lorraine, to which you hear Lorraine says, clearly he was practicing some dark magic that wasn't allowed.
They're just blaming him.
You hear Drowsimir say, I wouldn't know about that. He didn't look exactly pleased with what happened afterwards. To which Lorraine says, and he still did it anyway. No excuse for that.
Because you're
So Solana, however, says, maybe would you like some no, I don't want any more eel rolls, Talana. Okay. Talana just quiets and says, okay, well, and she sits there awkwardly, not sure how to go forward with that.
Doris.
I feel so bad for him.
Yeah,
I'm gonna cry.
Ma'am.
Typhoon, do you mind? Pardon me, guys. The Tavern Black Cat's is up to no good again.
Yeah, Typhoon just decided to stand on my leg right now. Be like, hey, give me a
But
tissue.
to the face.
Yeah.
Yeah. Guess a rough on what were you saying earlier?
Start off on that's me talking.
Oh.
I'm going to cry. I feel so bad for him.
Oh. I'm surprised y'all actually feel good. Actually feel for him now.
I don't have anything else to go on.
True.
And also the last big thing that he did, we know that he was controlled. He was compelled by magic to do that, but everybody else thinks he did it on purpose.
Yeah, he wasn't fully blackmailed and held hostage. Yeah, that was true.
And Gios. And he was Gios.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, no. Yeah, rough on it.
I'm like actually crying. Hold on. Why am I like this?
It means you have
Emotions are good.
Yeah. It's
Like,
okay to have
but they're
feelings.
important.
Rough on it. As you sit there and hear that bit, you hear a pair of heavy footsteps behind you.
Turn around and look.
You look up and you look around, and then you have to look up because you're looking at the person's chest at this height. You look up, it's Rampart.
Oh. Hey.
Rampart looks upon you and says, long day.
It's barely just started, my guy.
He says, well, allow us, well, in that case, let me help you face the day. He says, come on.
Where are we going?
He says, where else to talk the bulk. You would know that as the tavern manager or Ruffon. Says, hey, talk. Give me your strongest drink from my boy Ruffon.
Oh God.
Talk looks over at
on the clock. I'd mix it myself.
Talk looks over at Rampart and says, You do, he says, Rampart, you do realize it's supposed to be a reception, right? And Bulk says, okay. Ruffin, what would you like?
Anything.
He says, yes, you got it. All right, Moondrop it is.
Coffee martini.
He just hears your tone and sees you and just sees your demeanor. He says, "Okay, Moondrop it is." He gets out a martini
Hearing
glass.
all that gossip about Cadorus has not put Ruffin in a good mood.
He gets out a martini glass, gets a large glass, gets out a fine glass of Moondrop whiskey, pours exactly 2 drops into it, and then fills the rest of it with gin. He says, "Here you go. Enjoy."
Thanks.
Roll me Constitution saving throw.
Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god.
Constitution. 17.
You barely passed.
Oh,
Oof.
Oh, wow.
Your nerves finally calm down, and you feel a massive weight be lifted off your chest as you feel a strong, very strong, rush of whiskey mixed in with gin rush through your body.
That does hit pretty good. Thanks.
But of course, it's Moondrop whiskey. You literally need one. You literally need 1 drop to get drunk.
And somehow I'm not.
He says, "I mean, if you want to, I can make you."
No.
Please don't.
Oh.
He chuckles warmly and then gives you a firm but friendly push. He says, "I'm just yanking your chain, Raphon. I don't get my employees drunk."
Yeah, I know.
So
No,
as you,
but I did need that, thanks.
you're most welcome. And as you sit there and chat, Zachary's.
Yep.
Bunny.
Where's everyone's favorite bunny going?
That's actually a good question. I think at this point he's just wandering about.
All right. Eve, why don't you roll perception as well?
Alrighty. Give me 1 moment to pull up my character sheet.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously it's too loud, so I can't exactly do advantage. And here we go.
Okay.
What the
Very
heck?
nice.
How?
Okay, roll me a d6, please.
Alright, a d6.
Roll again, please.
What? What the?
Really?
Is this thing just jinxing me now with the d6? Because this is technically the 4th time I got in that roll.
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna give you another one and just not have you re-roll it.
Alright.
So, as you pass by, let's see. As you pass by Zuklu's table, right over here, you hear Mel Wythorn actually is speaking to Uzma and he says, let's see.
There we go.
So, have any of you noticed that some of the students are not feeling really well right now? There seems to be an ailment going on about.
Oh boy.
Oh dear.
You actually hear Zuglu say, "What do you mean? What do you mean there's an ailment going about? Be able to elaborate." To which Wathan says, you notice that people who keep eating, you notice the people who eat the eel sushi are getting sick? To which then hear Rizal say, he looks around and Loshi says, "Oh, hey, Zachary's, is it?"
Yeah. Hi.
Says, hope you're doing well. Can you do me a favor real fast?
Sure.
Go and grab me an eel sushi, please. An eel roll, please.
Okay. I do so.
Just humor me for a bit. Just humor me for a bit. So as you go over and you easily find yourself an eel roll, bring it back to him, and he says, "Say, Zachary, I've heard that you are quite a you're quite adept at helping with plants and animals and such. You are a ranger, correct?
Ever since I was a kid.
He says,
Oh.
Could you help me could you possibly help me find an anomaly with this roll?
Ooh.
Sure.
And with that, roll me nature with advantage because he's helping you.
Alrighty. Nature. Okay, good.
18. Aside from the fact that the eels are wriggling inside this roll,
Mm-hmm.
there's something off about them. As in like this something is causing these eels to wriggle every now and then, even though they're not supposed to be.
Oh, wait a minute. Is it like that? I can't remember if it was Japanese or Taiwanese, but the octopus is still alive. Is it like that?
Yes.
Oh my god.
He said it shouldn't be alive.
Yeah, my eyes are widening at this, and I gotta admit, I am tempted to go to one of the bartenders and ask them, is this sushi supposed to be like this?
Which one you go? Where do you go to?
You know what? Let's go with her. The stupid. You know what? Let me go in front of. There we go.
The professor?
Yes.
Just, hello, Zachary's. How can I do you?
Yeah, hi. This is gonna sound strange, but is this sushi supposed to be like this? And I show her the sushi with the possibly alive squid.
She looks upon it and says,
No.
see, nothing wrong with it. Is there some, I don't see anything off about it.
What? Twitching?
Just hold up a second.
Yeah, I was about to say my ears
As
are
you
gonna
look
be
at
plugged
it,
up with this.
as you look at the sushi, as you look at the roll, the wiggling stopped.
Well, that's shady.
Yeah, not shady at all. Give me a moment.
Mm-hmm.
Says, no, the eel is very much dead. I'm not sure why you think it's. I'm not sure why one would think it's wiggling.
Can I cast detect
They need to
magic
keep
on
their
it?
food in the lock and key at this point.
She casts that magic. She shrugs. Not detecting anything.
This doesn't make sense. Even when the other students saw the thing wiggle in it.
Says, who else did you say saw this?
DM, what was her name again?
Charisma talk.
Yeah, I relate to her.
Wait, what have I come back
Who
to?
else saw it?
You do so, and she calls over Charisma talk to explain the situation. She says, "Oh, thank you, Zachary's. I think Charisma talk will be able to tell me more. I appreciate your help."
Yeah, no problem. Just didn't want to risk anything, especially after the last 2 years.
Of course, and your reputation does precede you, and I appreciate you looking out for us. So with that, it's 4 o'clock. Everybody took me to go on break.
Oh boy, I'm not gonna be able to get to anything today.
Oh,
I gotta leave early.
that's right.
Yeah.
So DM,
Mhm.
DM, I think when we come back, what you can do is when we're having role play moments, is to make it quick between each character, because all of us, while one person is role playing, the rest of us have to sit here and wait till they're done.
Gotcha.
So you can either keep it quick or have role playing going on at the same time.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Do you think we're gonna do my quick thing before we go? Because I'm probably gonna leave out before the break ends.
Yeah, you can do your thing.
Yeah, we can actually do that before we do the break.
Alright.
All right, so Aretha, you go over to Kadoras. He he is like again. His posture is lowered, and his hands are clasped in front of him, and he is deep. Looks like he's deep in thought.
Hey, Doris.
He doesn't respond for a moment, but then his head like slowly looks up, and as you look at him, his eyes are dull.
Oh boy.
He says, "Hey, Aretha."
Everything. I'd ask if everything's okay, but I've got eyes.
He closes his eyes and he says, "No, it's not been well."
You can tell.
Why are
He
you casting detect magic?
there's something. That was from
That was
Zachary's.
Zachary's. Yeah.
What would I miss?
That was on the
The eel.
unagi,
Yeah, the
eel,
sushi eel thing.
Yeah,
Oh. Okay.
but yeah. Yes, Aretha. As you talk to him, if you wish to ask him, that'd be a persuasion to see what's going on.
All right. Will you please open up to me a little bit? Actually, before I do that, I do want to let him know I was mostly over here to apologize for what I did last year.
He says, "I don't blame you guys for that."
Well, the zone of truth thing was especially out of line.
He says, I was being a massive jerk to all of you, so I don't exactly blame you for it."
Still no.
He admitted it. Oh my god. The
But
first
yeah.
time he admitted it.
I don't expect forgiveness, but I do apologize. I do feel very gross, especially after what happened to me last year.
He just so and say, if well, it's what happened at the field. I guess that's my come up for it.
In any case, if you want to talk about what's going on, I'd be willing to lend an ear.
Roll me persuasion.
Mm-hmm. Nice!
Woo!
28 in persuasion.
Are you
That's perfect.
Dang.
I think they cackled so hard they peaked their mic out of existence.
okay? You know what? I'm gonna give it to you.
Yes.
I'm not gonna steal that from you.
You
So
contemplated taking away a 28 from them?
no, I'm not gonna. Well, here's the thing. He rolled 2 natural 20s.
Oh
my God.
I'm like, I'm not gonna take that away from you. I am not gonna. And that was a disadvantage too.
Oh my God.
Dang.
He is really
Net
stubborn.
20s on disadvantage.
I'm like, I'm not gonna take that from you. That's just wrong.
But it would be
Anyway.
very funny.
Nobody needs to know.
Except every one of us knows.
I meant about the G20s, the 2 nat 20s.
Oh yeah. But 1 second.
Why did it take me so long to figure out what that reference was? I am having a time.
It's late.
It is. Oh,
Oh, yay. Wonderful.
He quiets down and he looks around, looks like he's trying to see if anyone's listening. He looks at you, Ruthie, and says, "Do you remember when I said? Remember when I told your friend what happened with my family?"
I don't.
I told Kazuali that the reason why I was doing what I did is because my family's being held hostage.
Right.
And
No.
he's about to speak, but it looks like he's shaking and it looks like he is getting anxious. He says, "1 second," and he immediately speaks in Sylvan, and then
I would
Right.
understand. Yes.
right next to him, you see a blink dog appear,
Oh.
Oh my.
and he immediately puts his hand on the dog, like to gently scratch, to like it looks like he's using the dog to calm himself.
Oh.
Oh, that's his emotional support dog.
And you actually see this dog actually put her head on his lap to help him ground himself.
Oh.
That's adorable.
Aw.
He said
Should we take this conversation somewhere a little bit more private?
he just nods, and with that he actually points over to over here, and Fletch, get out of here. He goes up. Yeah, he goes over here and he says, "So, also I told you all about who Grayson and Brienne
She
were.
shudders at the name Grayson. The mention of Grayson.
They were working for someone who's
I heard.
trying. What's up?
I heard.
They're working for someone who was trying to get back at this school.
Yeah, I overheard a conversation last year.
I have reason to believe that he's not done with us yet.
I don't doubt it at all.
So keep your eyes open. He has new recruits. I just know it.
No, I plan to.
He says, he then says, he almost killed my family when word got out.
He almost killed you, from what I heard.
He just nods and he says, if it weren't for the Dragon's Guard, I would have been the only member of my family left. Who?
No one would have gotten to him in time if I hadn't overheard and said something.
So in a way, I owe you and your friends a debt of sorts.
You owe us nothing.
He says, no, Aretha, you know how this goes. Especially between us nobles, you know how this goes.
If you insist, very well.
Let me make it up to you guys.
All right.
He says, now then, he looks around and says, well, don't let me dampen your mood. Just go ahead and see if there's anyone else you wish to speak to.
I can assure you my mood is plenty damp as it is.
Don't phrase it like that.
Gosh darn it, yes. I was not thinking it like that.
He goes on to say, oh, so you two are not feeling well?
It's been a rough summer. She kind of strokes what's remaining of her hair.
He looks at it, by the way.
What's remaining of her hair? What happened to her hair?
She chopped it.
Yes.
Oh, I missed that part. I'm like, wait a minute, what?
Yeah, we ever got a chance to actually describe what everyone looked like.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So speaking of which, Aretha, well, now that you bring that up, actually, Aretha, do describe how you would look nowadays.
She's a little bit paler. Her hair has obviously been cropped very short, very messily, and it's also her eyes are a little bit sunken, and she looks almost gaunt.
Doris actually looks up at you and says, "Are you all right?"
It's a long story.
He says, he actually stands up. Lena, his blink dog, actually gets off his lap. He says, "Hold on, let me actually." But before he can stand up and actually, it looks like he's about to reach over and see if there's anything he can do to help. But then he stops and roll me insight.
Oh dear.
be
Yeah,
fair,
sounds
to be
about
fair,
right.
to be fair, it's kind of hard to miss this.
Yeah.
You actually see him actually put his hands on his stomach, and you see his skin start to turn pale.
Oh dear.
Oh, somebody's got to turn
Uh,
on. Oh God.
I'm going to back up. Back
He's
up. Not that
and
far, but
he actually looks back over here, like towards the wall, and
Mhm.
I'm going to describe the extremely disgusting and extremely nerve-wracking hurling that you would hear from someone vomiting up their intestines.
The inside of his stomach is now outside.
Yeah, and yeah, that he does that, and he's now on his knees, just coughing and just throwing up.
yeah.
Hmm.
You need
Wait,
help?
what?
He's he says, "Infirmary."
Yes. I'm going to actually help him walk to the infirmary. And yes, thank you. Thank you.
Yep. So that actually could be your little bit to explain why you're away.
Mm-hmm.
So you help him up, and he says, "Thank you."
No problem.
He says, too many ill rolls." And with all right, and with that, we'll go on for a break.
Alrighty. Bye-bye.
Yeah.
I'll talk to you guys later.
Bye.
Have fun.
All right, going on mute.
Just never gonna be able to check up on him. Okay.